Hello and welcome back to Around the World in 80 Dishes, where we're going to try and mix things up a little bit today. We're a couple of weeks in and I've got loads of lovely feedback from plenty of people, but the main thing people want is a little bit more of me in it, which is nice. I mean, that might be because my main supporters are my mum and my grandma, but still, you get this lovely thing in front of you today. We're making almost vegan Bratwurst Strudel. Whilst you're in lockdown, you can't go away, but you're wrong. You can get yourself away to Germany. Let's do it. Alright, first we're starting off with the Bratwurst side of it. Now this bit is actually vegan, so if you just wanted a bit of German sausage in your life, as we all know we sometimes do, you can just do this without the strudel part, or obviously substitute your strudel non-vegan bits with whatever you want to use instead. So you've got your base stuff in it first. So you've got your vital wheat gluten, you've got gram flour, you've got nutritional yeast flakes, which sounds disgusting. Then you need to obviously get this nice and seasoned. So you've got salt, white pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, nutmeg, caraway, marjoram seeds, and lemon zest. Now, if you can get your hands on some liquid smoke, use that with the wet ingredients later on. I couldn't get my hands on liquid smoke, so we're just using smoked paprika instead. Still gives it the same salt flavours to it. Don't need that anymore because I've done the big list of stuff that's in it. After that, all you need are black beans. Now, it does help to blitz these if you've got a hand blender. I've actually broken mine, so just cut them up a bit. That'll do all you need. Obviously mix all that together, just so everything's nice and incorporated. You're getting all your seasonings together. It smells so good, this. And if, again, you don't have a hand blender, you can crush up the beans a little bit more whilst you're doing this by hand. Now, your wet ingredients, you just need some lukewarmish water, your Oatly or your soy or whatever milk substitute you're using. That feels about right. And your coconut oil, which my pathetic weak hands can't open. That should be about right. Right, and then you're going to mix this all together into your dough. Remember the first time I had proper German sausage, I was in Munich with my boys from first year. I had a really lovely restaurant. They did a big sausage plate of about 5 or 6 different types of obviously handmade sausage. Absolutely beautiful, with massive steins which my tiny hands could barely get round. And then ended up being a very peculiar night with my friend Harry, as we ended up in 2 bars which we weren't expecting to go into. Tip: if you're ever in Munich and you're already a little bit tipsy, find out which clubs you go into before you actually pay entry, because you may end up with a very terrifying Romanian stripper demanding that you give her money for something that you didn't get. Grandma, I promise. We just went in for a drink. Yeah, that should be fine. Right, you just want to let this sit for 10-15 minutes or so. But whilst you're doing that, you can create the dough for your strudel. So, all you need for your strudel is your flour and something else. A little bit of oil. Some salt. And an egg. again, just mix that all up together. I feel with any pastry or dough or anything like that, I can't follow recipes. So good luck following this one, but I'm not good with measurements, so just go by the feel of it. If you've seen any cooking shows, you should know what they end up looking like by the end of it. We'll stick another egg in now. And now regret covering my only sink in here, because I have got sticky, messy hands. Oh yeah. You can of course do this in a food processor if you've got a food processor. But I'm a student and I'm poor, so I can't touch a food processor. This is a good angle for me to shoot from. Do I look pretty from this side? Let's hope I do. He normally says I'm cute, so that's all I need really. Oh, look at that. We're about there. Yeah, I think that'll do nicely. Right, whilst your dough's setting, and this should be set for a little bit, you're just going to want to divide it up into your sausages. Now ideally what you want to do is roll these into the sausage shape, wrap them in bacon sheets in tin foil, and then pop them in the oven to cook. Now, as you were seeing from a previous video of mine, I don't have an oven, so just to emulate that, you just want to have a dry heat in just a normal pan, and you just leave the lid on, and all should be hunky dory. So I'll just get this pan heated up. Leave that out of the way for now, because I don't need it just yet. Well, that went well. Now you might be thinking this process is a bit wasteful with the tin foil, and it is, I agree with you. You can get vegan sausage skins, but you will probably need a sausage grinder, because that's gone wrong. As I was saying, you can get vegan sausage skins if you don't want to waste this much tin foil. You might be able to use something else. I'm not really sure what. Lovely. Now that's sorted. Should be hot in there. And you're just going to want to place them in for, if you're using the oven, I think it's about 10-15 minutes. If it's this, we'll say the same, why not? You just got to make sure you keep on moving them and turning them, otherwise the side on the pan, even in the tin foil, will burn. Right, I'll just leave them be. Okie dokie do then. Whilst they're just sorting themselves out, we'll sort out this dough. So, get your clean tea towel or a chopping board, then get it all floured up. And you're just going to want to roll this out. That should be about right. I hope. Turn that off and let that sit. Now for your filling, what you want to do is you can make your own sauerkraut. I've decided not to make my own sauerkraut, but you can. And you just want to fill your pastry, but leave about half an inch around the side, just so you can fold it up. Now, you're just going to want your sausage to cool a little bit. Ooh, I hope that picked up the steam effect. Before you do anything else with them, it's going to be easier to unwrap from the tin foil as well. Stick a little bit more in. Go on, treat ourselves. You know, it's not been a Saturday unless you've had your daily fill of sauerkraut. Here's while you want to add a little bit more seasoning, so a bit more cumin, some pepper. I'm sticking a little bit more paprika in it, and some salt. Now, this isn't going on the normal German route for this bit, neither is it going with the vegan bit, my apologies. But I'm sticking some camembert in it, just so when it cooks, you get that lovely meltiness coming through. And that's what I want cheese. Oh, we'll have some now as well. Oh, lovely. Right. Oh, that's nice. That should be about right. There we go. Cooking your strudel, if you've got an oven, use it. Makes life so much easier. If you don't, you're just going to shallow fry that in the pan instead. So might as well get my oil started to heat up. Have a look at this consistency. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but that's pretty good sausage texture, I'd say. Well done, us. Go team. Oh yeah. I can see me filming like this and just turning into me getting takeaway and eat it, because I do enjoy it. If there's any feeders out there, you know where to come to. Oh, that's nice. Oh. Oh. So, what I'm going to do with this? It would help when heating up your oil if you turned your hob on, because otherwise it's not going to heat up. Tell you what, now this isn't the first time I've got my sausage out on the camera, but that's pretty damn good, I think. Oh, beautiful! Tell you what, we'll just stick them straight in as they are. No need to cut them up. Why bother? Why ruin a good thing, eh? Now, fingers crossed, I've got enough dough to cover this. If not, we're going to have a little bit of an issue. But to have the dough stick down, you just want a little bit of butter around the edge. Or something that you can't believe isn't butter. But other non-ones are available, of course. Me fingery butters. No, me buttery fingers. That should be enough. Yeah. Right. This is a big boy, isn't it? Just want to fold it all over. A little bit more butter to get the sides all stuck on. Right, now that's nice and hot. Oh, are we ready for this? Maybe a bit more actually. Because it is a big one. Bugger me! Right, don't drop it into oil. Because it splashes back at you. That was very stupid. Safety first, kids. It's going to be fun trying to flip this over because I haven't thought that through at all. We'll see how it goes. Do you believe in me? I believe in me. Right, so with this, you should be able to see as it's cooking up the way. Just watch it, I guess. We'll keep this out to pick up any of the excess oil that's going to come off that when it comes out. It's better. Oh, it's a beautiful colour on you. I'm excited, I don't know about you, but this is looking good. Right, just going to let a bit of that extra oil soak off it before we do the final beautiful money shot. Oh yeah, beautiful. Right, there we go. I'm going to stop, eat this, enjoy it. Hope you like the way that I've done this week. I'm going to try and keep on doing it like this. Thanks again for watching. Like, subscribe and share. Cheers.